Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here going to be running out the first runs out to the wheat farm and getting the whole wheat cattle industry stuff underway. So we have actually turned around and connected the whole chain. I turned around and got that in this morning, so the whole chain is there already laid in. Now we just actually have to get the cars and start running it. So far what I got done was turned around and pretty much picked up one of each type of the cars that hauls the seed pallets, and then one of each of the water cars, so we can turn around and get the wheat farm going, which pretty much leaves us broke, and we'll be running a bunch of loads after all of this just to replace what we got going there. But that's going to let us get the first one going, and then we're just going to kind of push from there. But it gives us a chance to take a look at all of the different types of cars that run each one of them. So that's just how this train came about. So hitting the road with it is going to be the plan. All right, a little bit of fuel, water, everything there is good. Brakes are off. Should be able to ease this out. Make sure we got the whole thing covered with us. Feels like the brakes are all off and everything's good there. Everything kind of laid in pretty simple. This is just going to be a back end siding for this pickup, just the water, be the back end. Can add plenty of cars. There's plenty of room to run it back for more cars, so that's going to be that one. The wheat thing, definitely not going to be a huge, long run all over the map chain for this one. Didn't want it to be. It doesn't really pay a heck of a lot, so the idea of like running cars for a really long time for little pay is, well, definitely a railroad thing sometimes. Not really what I want to do on the save file. So kind of keep it to a minimum of work, but throw a little bit of fun and something different in there with it to do. So that's the idea there. It's more the chain you can work when you just want something to kind of run around and do, rather than having to, long haul or anything like that. A couple of mixed trains, and that should get us through the most of the chain is kind of the idea. Start slowing this down. We did already have the water ones full out there. Backed them out there. Probably went a little too far here for all this. So back that up just a bit. Hit that. See how fast we can get all this going. Alright, we're still sliding. Lock the brake down there. See that gets us there. Do have to say, this is where, the new crane loading 3 at a time is going to certainly come in handy, as with runs like these. Absolutely appreciate that being put in the game. I always wanted to see that. Really great quality of life improvement on that one. Put that together with the snap, or just quick moving the crane, and we should actually be able to get this loaded up fairly fast. Go ahead, open some doors just for looks. Do have to say I like the look of the boxcars with the doors open a little better. There we go. Jump in there, break off. We zoomed all the way out. There we go. Alright, that should get it done. I don't even remember how much the little ones hold, to be honest. Oh, great sliding sound on the door there. I give them credit. That one's pretty good. So 6 in those. 6 in those, 14 in those. So the little cars actually wouldn't be so bad for running around pallets. I do have to say, I think they look better on the exposed car rather than the boxed in ones. So it's kind of a bummer that they won't go on the all flat, like just the straight up flat cars. Whoop, oops, oops, oops. But they don't, so I'm gonna go crazy. Just gotta line up that little itty bitty box car too. Probably overshoot it. Yeah. Yep, certainly did. Bigger box car is kind of nice for just lining things up, to be honest. I think I like the bigger one a little better. Slider is kind of a pain to grab to go back down. There, that should do. Not gonna do. Alright, we'll try this one more time. See if we can get it. This one might just be a little bit of a pain in the butt to line up. Well, obviously it's going to be a little bit of a pain. Let's see if that did it. That did not do it. See, that looks like it's lined up to me. So, alright. I know they're working on it, changing a few hitboxes. You know, they've been adjusting hitboxes for a while with these little cars, so that's the thing I'm sure I'll get tuned into. You know, it isn't like I'm going to take it like a big deal if I can't get it to line up. Yeah, it just does not want to drop in that little car. So, whatever. I'm pretty sure they hold seed pallets. I mean, I'll go in and check, because I could totally be wrong, but yeah, seed pallet. So the pallet definitely should drop into that little car, and one of those three had to definitely be lined up for it. So I'm not exactly sure what it's looking for there, but I would have to say that it should have dropped in there. I'm not claiming to have lined up the car perfectly at any point, but one of these stops had to have been lined up, and for whatever reason, it just don't want to drop in there. So there's that. So, oops. But we got enough seed on board that we will go from there, and we'll just kind of see how that develops. So definitely try to land that on there, but I'm not going to waste too much time trying to line up a couple of pallets, that's for sure. So there we go. Alright, that's doing a thing. Bring this down, don't need to go crazy. Probably should throw some wood in here before we totally run out. Didn't let it open. Yeah, it did. Sweet, put it in there. Alright, we'll take it. Winner! Alright. Wouldn't mind seeing them add just a simple button push for the whistle too. Yes, having the slider is nice, and keeping the slider is definitely nice, but also just kind of having a button to push at when you want a couple whistle blows is a nice feature, and I would not mind seeing that terribly added into the game. You don't always want to have to reach down for a slider. Sometimes you just kind of want to boop boop and go a bunch of business, and that's not a bad feature to have. So hopefully they get something like that's worked into the new UI. Definitely have new UI stuff coming, so it'll be interesting to see all the adjustments and changes that we get coming up. Be a whole new world. This thing all laid in on just one gigantic spline until from switch to switch was just one spline. So have to see how all this came out as we run along here. Everything seemed pretty smooth. Should be good. We got seed, we got water. I think that's all we need to get this one going. Still have to put in signage. It's going to be next. I don't know. I think I'll be putting applications out for a sign crew or something for people who want to just come in and properly sign stuff for the guys. See if I can get them to help come and put in some signs and all of that stuff before it's done. I don't have too many stops now. Just kind of going to get this one cleaned up as we are looking for the Aurora Falls or the Alaska map, however you want to look at it. Hopefully coming sometime, you know, obviously in February soon would be cool. So try to get everything wrapped up, getting ready for New Horizons. Alright, let's see, hopefully somewhere in there is good. Is it gonna work or do I go too far? I think I went too far. Gonna have to back that one up. Figures. Alright. One out. No. There. That's where I want to be. Thank you. Turn off the brake. Back this thing up. Yeah, don't go nuts. There. Now we got the hose. Pretty sure that'll mean, there we go. That's gonna work. Absolutely, that is cool, I have to say. That's one of the coolest features of like rolling stock in the game altogether, if you ask me. The hose that they put in sounds silly, but I think it's a great ad. That's cool as heck. Alright, that water done. Still not a huge, I mean, the water is a rough move. Yeah, I somehow do not feel like we're gonna get rich moving water in the game. Though I don't think it's designed to get you rich either, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just, the low money loads have always been like, woof, is that where the work comes in or what, you know? Alright, little barrel, yes, nope, stop, rolling. Okay. See that? Okay. What? Oh, I wonder if one of the guys brought water out here already. Because we actually got more water out here than we brought out here. So somebody must have brought water out here at some point. Alright, that's working. That's cool. We don't have any seed though yet, so okay, there we go. Huh. Well, roll this forward. That's cool. Oh, wait. Oh, what are you doing? Looking at other things. Alright. Probably could have just unloaded the back ones at least right there. Hopefully we can get more of these than one at a time. We'll have to see. You gonna go? Drop. Drop? Yeah, perfect. That's working. See, definitely not getting rich, and absolutely went broke buying the trains, or buying the rolling stock to do this one. So, you know, we got some money to earn back, that's for sure. But just try to get everything moved along. So far, so good with the layout. I mean, everything's working pretty good. This is going to be working. And then I think this will finish around to the cattle. And then we actually didn't even get any in there. That's right. I totally forgot. I don't even need to line that up. So there we go. I mean, that's going to be the load. I'm not exactly sure what's up with the loading, unloading with this one. If it's a distance or a height thing to the dock, again, I'll play around with that. If I figure something out there, obviously, I'll make a note of that somewhere along the line. So I'm not, whatever, the only one that can get that to load, but it obviously didn't load up too easy there, so that was a little bit of a pain. But we got the wheat thing going. Take a look over here. I don't know. Ooh, there's that rooster. Not exactly sure what we're gonna get at. Yeah, wheat farm. Wheat's just starting, so nothing really coming out of here probably just yet. A couple of straw bales. Definitely need a few more loads. That's gonna be for sure. So that is what we'll get on to and start getting some things moved along. There we go. A little bit of wheat growing, but call it a win anyway. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.